Hi everyone, I am Rajesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics from E-Content Development Center, Majlis Arts and Science College. Today, I am going to take the topic quadratic equation. After studying this topic, you will understand the concept quadratic equation and you will be able to solve the problems related to quadratic equation. So let us start. What is a quadratic equation? An equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, where a not equals 0. If a equals 0, this equation becomes bx plus c equals 0. It is a linear equation. So in quadratic equation, a must be a non-zero real or complex number. Also, here a, b, c are constants. A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. The examples of quadratic equation: x square plus 12x plus 20 equals 0, 2x square plus 8x plus 8 equals 0, 7x square minus 28x plus 28 equals 0, minus 5x square minus 30x plus 25 equals 0. Next, we will discuss about the solution of the quadratic equation. Any value of x satisfies this equation is called solution of the quadratic equation. For example, consider the quadratic equation x square plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. If we put x equals minus 3 in this equation, we have minus 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 3 plus 6 equals 0. Implies 9 minus 15 plus 6 equals 0. Implies minus 6 plus 6 equals 0. That means 0 equals 0. So x equals minus 3 satisfies this quadratic equation. So we can say that x equals minus 3 is the solution of the quadratic equation. Also, if we put x equals minus 2, in this quadratic equation, we have minus 2 whole square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6 equals 0. That implies 4 minus 10 plus 6 equals 0, implies minus 6 plus 6 equals 0. That means we will get 0 equals 0. So x equals minus 2 is also another solution of this quadratic equation. This quadratic equation has two solutions. Number of solutions depends on the degree of the equation. Here, the degree of the quadratic equation is 2, then quadratic equation has only two solutions. It may be equal or distinct. Next, methods of solving quadratic equations. There are three methods. The first method of factorization. Second, method of completing square. Third, method by formula. So first method of factorization. In this method, write all the terms on LHS by making RHS 0. Second, factorize the terms on LHS. And third, equate each factor to 0, then we will get the required solution. For example, consider the quadratic equation x square minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. In this equation, the RHS is 0. So, we factorize the LHS, that means x square minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. So, after factorizing, we will get x minus 3 into x minus 2 equals 0. Actually, how will we get the factors? So, first, we have to find the two numbers such that adding these two numbers, we will get the coefficient of x, that means here minus 5. And multiplying the same numbers, we will get the constant 6. So, here the numbers are minus 3, minus 2. So, the factors are x minus 3, x minus 2. So, we have x minus 3 into x minus 2 equals 0. Then either x minus 3 equals 0 or x minus 2 equals 0. From this we have x equals 3 or x equals 2. Next, method of completing squares. In this method, first we transpose the constant term into RHS. Next, dividing the coefficient of x square on both sides of the quadratic equation. Next, make the LHS a perfect square by adding the square of the half of the coefficient of x on both sides of the equation. Next, taking square roots on both sides of the equation, affixing plus or minus sign on the RHS. Then we will get the solution of the quadratic equation. For example, consider the quadratic equation 3x square minus 5x minus 2 equals 0. In this equation, first we transpose the constant minus 2 into RHS. So this equation becomes 3x square minus 5x equals 2. Next, dividing by 3. That means dividing the coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of x square is 3. So dividing by 3 on the both sides of this equation. So we will get x square minus 5 by 3 x equals 2 by. Next, adding square of half of the coefficient of x, that means 25 by 36. Here coefficient of the x means minus 5 by 3, half of the coefficient minus 5 by 6, and square of the half of the coefficient means 25 by 36. Adding 25 by 36 on both sides of this equation, then we will get x square minus 5 by 3 x plus 25 by 36, that is equal to 2 by 3 plus 25 by 36. And we will get a perfect square on LHS. That means x minus 5 by 6 whole square, that is equal to 49 by 36. Taking square roots on both sides, then we will get x minus 5 by 6 equals plus or minus 7 by 6. So here we can write x minus 5 by 6 equals 7 by 6 or x minus 5 by 6 equals minus 7 by 6. From this equation we have x equals 5 by 6 plus 7 by 6 or x equals 5 by 6 minus 7 by 6. After solving, we will get x equals 2 or x equals minus 3. So here 2, minus 3 are the solutions of this quadratic equation. Next method by formula. Here we use quadratic formula. That means x equals minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. In this method, first we have to find the values of a, b, c. And next we substitute these values into this equation. We will get the solution. For example, consider the quadratic equation 3x square plus 20x plus 12 equals 0. Here a equals 3, b equals 20 and c equals 12. Substitute these values into our quadratic formula minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we have x equals minus b. That means here minus 20 plus or minus root of b square 20 square minus 4ac, 4 into 3 into 12 by 2a means 2 into 3. Then minus 20 plus or minus root of 400 minus 144 by 6. Then x equals minus 20 plus or minus root 56 by 6. After solving, we will get x equals minus 2 by 3, minus 6. So here minus 2 by 3, minus 6 are the solutions of this quadratic equation. You have assignment. Here is the assignment. So today we have discussed the concept of the quadratic equation, solution of the quadratic equation, and method for solving the quadratic equation. So I hope you have enjoyed my class. Thank you.